Alright, today we're working on multiplying decimal numbers. You have an example on your page today, 56 and 25 hundredths multiplied by 8 and 3/10. So to set that up, we put the number with the most digits up top. Notice I said the most digits. So 56 and 25 hundredths has 4 digits. 8 and 3/10 only has 2 digits. So you want to put this one on the bottom because then it's less to multiply with. Also, I want you to notice decimal points are not lined up. The last 2 digits of the top number and the 2 digits of the bottom number are lined up. They are not lined up by place value or with the decimal points. So now I want you to ignore the decimal points for now and just multiply as normal. So when you multiply, you got 3 times 5 is 15. Put down your 5. Regroup your 1. 3 times 2 is 6, plus 1 is 7. Nothing to regroup. 3 times 6 is 18. Put down the 8. Regroup your 1. 3 times 5 is 15, plus 1 is 16. So now this is called your first partial product. So you have 1, 6, 8, 7, 5. Do not put in any decimal points. Just leave it as is. And now we're going to move on to multiplying by the 8. So the 3 is done. Cross off anything you carried, and then start multiplying again. We're going to put a 0 placeholder here. Since we're multiplying by the next digit over, we're not putting anything below this column. 8 times 5 is 40. Put down the 0. Regroup your 4. 8 times 2 is 16, plus 4 is 20. Put down your 0, regroup your 2. 8 times 6 is 48. 48 plus 2 is 50. Put down your 0, regroup your 5. 8 times 5 is 40, plus 5 is 45. And now we're going to add those up. To add those up, again, we did not put any decimals in this. This is your second partial product. 5 plus 0 is 5. 7 plus 0 is 7. 8 plus 0 is 8. 6 plus 0 is 6. 5 plus 1 is 6. And then 4 on its own. You didn't have any regrouping. So now you've got 4, 6, 6, 8, 7, 5. And now we start to worry about the decimal. So we're going to go back up above. I'm going to look, and I have 1, 2, 3 digits that are behind a decimal point. So your 2, your 5, and your 3 are all behind a decimal point. So that's a total of 3 digits. So down below, we want 3 digits, 1, 2, 3, behind the decimal point. Since there were 3 digits behind up above, there should be 3 digits behind down below. So your answer would be 466 and 875 thousandths. So again, it's the total number of digits behind a decimal. You need a matching number of digits behind your decimal down below. So we'll do one more example together. We'll do the first problem on your page, which looks a little something like this. The next problem is 45 and 1/10 multiplied by 6 and 2/10. So now again, this one happens to come out so that the decimals are lined up. But that's not on purpose. It's just because these 2 digits of this number line up with the 2 digits of this number. We got the number with more digits up above, fewer digits down below, and then we start to multiply. Again, ignoring the decimal points for now. 2 times 1 is 2. 5 times 2 is 10. Put down your 0, regroup your 1. 2 times 4 is 8, plus 1 is 9. So you get 902. But again, not going to place any of the decimals. This is our first partial product. The 2 is done. We have some regrouping to cross out. And now we're going to multiply by the 6. But again, we start with that 0 placeholder because we're now starting underneath the 6. 6 times 1 is 6, nothing to regroup. 6 times 5 is 30, put down the 0, regroup your 3. 6 times 4 is 24, plus 3 is 27. And now we're going to add those up. This is your second partial product. Again, no decimals in partial products. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 0 is 6. 9 plus 0 is 9. 7 and 2. So we got 27962. Now we're going to go back up above, and I've got 2 digits behind a decimal. So I want 2 digits behind a decimal in my answer. So the 6 and 2 would be behind the decimal, making our answer 279 and 62 hundredths. So all your work today is really just multiplying as normal. Ignore the decimal points. Do not line up decimals when stacking your numbers. And then at the end, figure out where your decimal goes. Count how many digits are behind total up above. So this we had 2 digits. So down here we have a matching 2 digits behind the decimal. Do your best, work hard, make yourselves proud, and good luck, Gators.